Hey guys, welcome back to D20 House. Tonight it's Monday night, and we have been playing My Hero Academia Dungeons and Dragons for the last time.
It doesn't work. It's not your thing.
Thank you
But I
all
wanted
so
to
much
try
for
it.
sticking around during
What
the
did you-
break.
The
Anyone who's
last
new
time.
or anyone
Roll.
showing up on YouTube, good to see you. We're gonna get right back into it.
It's
Took
been
me way
real.
too long to figure out how to do
It's
6
been
with
real.
my hands. I was gonna do this, and I was like, no, there's one more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
1, 2,
you got it,
3,
you got
4, 5.
The hardest part is when I'm trying to do it to kids and I gotta I'm like, okay, so now I should flip it because it makes more sense to them to see it this way.
Oh, never
So I
thought
always
of it
have
that
to
way.
Yeah,
mirror all
I
of
just
my
don't
hand
think about
things.
other people.
Flip it to the kid.
Flip it to the kids. For the kids? Nah, fuck them kids.
Nah.
FTK. Anyway.
Guys, sports fest or not sports, culture festival.
Culture.
Culture festivals over.
It's all ogre now.
Walker's leaving pretty soon. People kind of make sure to spend some time hanging out with you, Walker.
Who's gonna investigate seemingly trivial high school drama with me when you're gone?
Mina.
Well, me in like a month, buddy.
Oh, okay. Great. I'll see you then.
Buddy Cop Agency is just closed for renovation
Buddy
for 1
Cop
month.
Co.
Hiatus.
It's just a season break.
What's it called when the
We're just gonna have a filler
professors-
season in between.
sabbatical? It's
Yeah.
on
Mhm.
sabbatical.
Yeah, I've got to go do the side series next. You know, there's gonna be a whole thing with like
Grissom.
Outlander, and we're gonna bring Legion back, and like my nose starts bleeding, and
My eyes cross.
Nice.
Don't worry, someone will take care of your plants. It's not me, but somebody will.
I know.
All right. Well, yeah, it's winding down, getting close to the end of the semester. But in that first week of November, the Hero JP Billboard charts updates their annual hero ranking for the year. And everyone kind of crowds around the TV in the Heights Alliance common room to watch. You know, the usual hero stuff has kind of been going the same for the last 20-ish years. All Might number 1, Endeavor number 2. And other than the students at this school, no one in the world knows what's really kind of about to happen. But you guys watch as All Might reveals the truth live on stage during the award ceremony. He just kind of like slowly deflates from his full muscular form,
It sounds like a whoopee cushion.
Kite's like, holy shit.
just like releasing steam until eventually he's down to just skin and bones.
Skin and bones, man.
And there is
Damn
a
straight,
seizure.
sloppy. Damn straight.
kind of like not outrage, but there's like uproars. People are like, "Whoa! Like this is All Might, you know? This is the
All
symbol
Might.
of peace." And he explains it's just like using his quirk over the years has
I'm
worn him
dying.
down. Just worn him down. Like it's time that he retires, top of his game kind of thing, and entrusts the future of Japan to a younger, brave, bold generation of heroes. And he looks like right into the camera. And at that point,
Midoriya breaks down and cries.
God fucked you, didn't
Hey, buddy, you
name
okay? You knew about this.
All Might stares straight into like the nearest camera and like points, like dead point at it and says, "It's your turn." And I don't know, there's just this kind of odd feeling about it. But yeah, Midoriya definitely cries. Even Bakugo is like a little bit like,
Yeah, but he's like, you
yeah,
know,
he
he's
doesn't
Bakugo.
he doesn't cry. It's more like he's
We
just
expect it.
like reels in a bit
Yeah.
because like anyone who like you would know, like he is a huge fan of All Might,
Yeah.
even if he's not expressive in the way that Midoriya is. But yeah, that goes by. Endeavor's number 1 now. Weird.
He's
Hawks-
finally gotten it, but he can't be satisfied because he only got it through retirement. And
Yeah.
he'll never actually earn number 1 hero.
He won't.
Loser.
There's one more person I'd like to talk to before I get deported, if possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Jeff?
Hmm. I
Richard.
believe he's in custody and missing a hand.
Yeah, what's his name?
That's half the people I
I
put
think
in
you
there.
know what his name is.
There's
He's
so many
missing.
people
yeah.
He's
missing.
missing a hand, but it's Shigaraki. I want to talk to Shigaraki.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Shiggy boy. That does not narrow them. Damn, they're gonna let you talk to him?
He's
He's on death row.
not like he's missing. He's not missing a whole hand. It's more like he's missing fingers on both hands.
Oh, that's right. I took off
Yeah.
fingers.
Yeah.
I didn't take off fingers. I did.
Is there like a
Midnight
formal
did.
thing coming up for him? Like, is he just gonna be like locked up forever?
He is going to be bouncing around.
He's getting expedited to America so he can be put on death row.
My God.
Like, we can't do this. but-
Yeah.
He's gonna spend
We're
the
gonna send him
next
to a braver
couple
country
years
that can.
bouncing between like prisons before he ever even sees the inside of a courtroom, you know. But when he's tried, there is almost no doubt anywhere that he's either going to get like the injection or they're throwing him in the deepest level of Tartarus that exists. But for the moment, like he's completely neutralized and he is under the heaviest watch. So yeah. You ask the HPSC, like, can I go talk to him? They
Considering I'm directly responsible for his apprehension, I think that's a reasonable request. And I'll even say I'll even, like fucking I'll big dick it.
Mhm. Roll diplomacy.
Yeah, I bagged him for you, so let me talk to him. I bagged that baddie.
Now it's time for the pillow talk.
But
What?
with All Might Gone,
23.
Beacon's like
24.
number 14 now.
Number like
Sorry?
67.
24.
No.
24.
No.
You try to like pull rank a little bit, like hold some weight with just like your achievement, with kind of your own badass kind of roguish
Pretty mid-roll.
persona. And there's this kind of like awkward moment where the people who are responsible are like, yeah, we really do want to let you in, but like it is policy. Like we cannot make that choice. And then Transfusion shows up in the room
Yeah, my girl.
and she tells you like, you know, they let All Might in to go speak with All for One after he was captured. I'm sure if you needed to, you could probably bring your, what is he, your homeroom teacher, Heroics? I'm sure you could probably bring him in here and pull some strings, bust some heads. You'll get in that room.
No, he can't bust any heads. He's retired now.
Stop.
He's relegated to busting nuts with Richard.
Stop. That's the worst thing you've ever said. And at that point, they're like, okay, like before you get anyone else involved in this, they're just going to let you go and they'll work it out later.
Okay, cool.
It's better to ask forgiveness than permission.
They put you in a room with one-way glass, but you can speak to a guy on the other side who is strapped into just like a full body kind of harness, strapped to the wall with like auto guns trained on him. And it's the same setup as All for One, where like if he thinks about doing anything hostile, they're just gonna like light him up. He can't see you. He's just gonna talk to you. But you're on the other side of this glass, staring at Tomura Shigaraki.
I believe we were saying something about your weight class.
Loser.
Don't worry, I'm not here to rub it in.
A little bit. Besides that.
Believe it or not, I didn't exactly win in this situation either.
The only thing they love more than a hero is a pariah, isn't it?
Yeah. Funny how that works, isn't it?
They might hate us, but they need people like us to make everything work.
Fuck did you ever make work?
Veins.
Couldn't even make his family work.
There's not much I can say in what happens now. I've done my bit. I've played all my cards. But I get a funny feeling about you, Tamara. And I also preconceived that I would like to also ensure my privacy with Glitch Monster again.
Yeah, that's fine.
My usual deal. I don't think that we're different. I think you're right on that. I think the only difference is that the system failed you worse than it did me.
Systems always fail people. I was going to tear it down. Let people choose. Why did you stop me?
Because I disagreed with your method. That's it. Because unfortunately, these people who you wanted to let choose are the people that, well, let me rephrase that. The people you wanted to tear down were the people that I wanted to let choose.
So we really are all selfish in the end.
I think so. But I don't think that's a bad thing.
I didn't have a plan for this brave new world anyway. I just wanted to see the end.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think you've got some time to think about a real plan for that brave new world now. And I don't think, and I think you know, that this isn't really the end of everything. Look me up, and we'll talk about that brave new world.
You think they'll ever give me the chance?
Let me tell you what I told your boy right before I melted his face. This world doesn't belong to them. It belongs to people like you and me. Because there's two kinds of people. Three, I guess. There's heroes and villains, and I say three, but to me they're all the same fucking thing. So let's say, for brevity's sake, there's two. There's them, and then there's people that make a difference.
Do you think we made a difference, Walker?
Oh, I know we did. I think we can make a whole lot more difference.
This society's doomed. It wasn't me. It'll be someone else.
It might be. Probably will be. But you know that. And I know that. And that gives us something that they don't have.
Well, I'll be thinking about that little point of wisdom while I rot in jail. Thanks for that. I guess it really is game over.
Yeah, but you know the cool thing about video games is once in a while you find one with a reset button. I'll be in touch.
You, in the end, you did end up rubbing it in his face because you found your reset button. He didn't.
Yeah. But Walker's got plans.
Yeah. Wow. Tomura Shigaraki. Ito.
Me.
Me. You are invited to a dinner, and you are allowed a +1
Setting?
with the only people who ever invite you to dinners.
I thought I figured. I just wanted to double check. I was like,
Mhm.
well. Hmm. I'm gonna invite Todoroki.
Interesting.
Oh.
Interesting. You invite Shoto. Yeah, he'll go. This is kind of more his speed in
He's-
terms of
yeah.
hanging out.
He's another high-ranking student, very observant. Isn't gonna talk and make a weird impression.
He's
Well,
never
also not
subtle.
really questioning as much what's going on, but then being able to talk through things afterwards.
Mhm.
And then Walker's busy that night, so here we are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You go out for dinner and you and Shoto are kind of it's like this large not like full like a not like a full gala, right? But it is like a big charity dinner kind of thing. There's probably like a dozen of these circular tables throughout the room, but you're sitting at one across from a lovely couple that are also a vigilante in their spare time. A very, very nosy reporter with cerulean skin and pink hair.
And spaghetti.
Mm-hmm. Sitting across from a very what's the word I'm looking for? Like a very silver-tongued kind of politician, and next to him, this corporate idealist with a long hooked nose and a receding hairline, sitting with all these very interesting people, and
Excellent.
Shoto's just eating his food and watching you like engage in conversation with them.
I filled him in a little bit on some of the people that we're with.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Obviously, you're not talking about anything really secretive in front of your guest, but they'll pull you aside if that becomes necessary. But Todoroki gets to talk to the Guigliones and gets to talk to Rikia.
Tortellini and the Guigliones.
Oh, no! But eventually, Redestro does ask you to kind of come aside with him. So, I hear that you and your classmates have been creating quite the stir.
I think we've been creating the stir. I think we've been putting the lid on it.
Hmm. Yes, of course. You didn't start this fight, but you have certainly ended it, and in spectacular fashion. I'm surprised that you do not bring the more roguish young man that I know you associate with.
You're talking about Walker, right? Yeah. He had other plans tonight.
Yeah, Todoroki's talking to the Guigliones at the main table, and you're kind of walking around with Redestro, speaking with people. I wanted to ask your opinion. The heroes, they had some truly embarrassing losses. Some Pyrrhic victories, and still they've pulled this one out, it seems. The League of Villains gone. Tell me, what do you think of the way they handled this whole debacle?
We're in a new generation of villains. They grew up with average villains and All for One. They had All Might there to help out and take care of that. But they didn't have to worry about anything else. They hit their ceiling, they hit their cap with what they were comfortable with and what they had to deal with consistently. So naturally, of course, they were going to fail. And then the generation now who has to deal with more is used to our new ceiling. So, of course, we were able to step in and help out. It just makes sense. You know, you're only able to take on what you grew up knowing to take on.
So you're thinking that perhaps the capacity of villains has changed over the years, but not the nature of them.
There's always been evil. There's always
Yes.
been good.
Well, I would certainly say that the capacity of the new generation of heroes has risen as well. There's going to be a protest in Tokyo in a few days. There are people calling for the death penalty for Tomura Shigaraki. Of course, Detneret and Feel Good Inc., Hearts and Minds Company, or the Hearts and Minds Party, they have no official affiliation to this protest. Would that sort of atavism appeal to you?
I mean, look at what he's done. I feel like it speaks for itself. There's not
Yes.
rehabilitation for someone like that.
Indeed.
And I think allowing him to live just turns it into a, well, if we get him out, it can continue.
Yes, the bureaucracy will certainly keep this case unresolved for years.
At worst, we kill him and it creates a martyr, but I think it's something worth dealing with.
Yes, but the heroes have their martyr too now. An exceptional one at that. They have, the symbol of peace retiring after all these years. I wonder how many will crawl out from the shadows as a result. The truth is, Ito, I've brought you here and I've involved you in my affairs. I've entrusted you to join my inner circle. I've even shown you some of the darker sides of the systems I support. Because I'm not quite sure where the world is going. My family's had a vision for it for generations. But I find with every passing year, I am less certain of my place in that vision. Do you remember the man with the blue fur and the scales? He was a security officer at our recent gala. My company's remanded him to the authorities. But I can't help but feel like I made a mistake.
Why?
He was a visionary, that Chojiro-kan, like my grandfather. But I'm just not certain that Japan needs that kind of idealism now.
I think it's time to rely more on the younger generation that we're coming up. We're in a stage of change. I think my generation, while we are excellent at what we do, we would still rather live in peace, but our enemies brought us war, so that's what we rose to the occasion for.
You're right. The villains have changed over the years. It is appropriate that the heroes have changed with them, but I think more profoundly, your generation's accomplished something that mine couldn't. Society is changing. The way people think about these problems. My generation produced the symbol of peace, and we relied on him. As of yesterday, he's gone.
No, he's not. Physically, but you saw his condition. How long has he been like that? He's not gone. Physically, he's not going to be around nearly as much, but his ideal, what he stood for, will never leave. That's what matters.
You know, when he pointed at that screen, I was in the auditorium. I was present at... I'm going to throw Muppet Dice.
My dice. How could this happen?
I was present at the JP Hero billboard. And when he was pointing through that camera, I...
Fucking hyperventilating over here.
Is it chat? Is chat acting up?
No, I got a really good one.
I'm gonna kill everyone.
Try not to
else.
interrupt. I'm sorry.
We'll share with the class.
No.
Come on,
Who
giggles.
needs the symbol of peace when you have the symbol of male perfection, Richard the Backshot Hero?
God damn it.
Fucking... It was like, no, it doesn't matter if he's gone. We've got Richard. We'll be just fine.
He's hard on crime. You got that out? You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Good man. We love you, Ian. But no, Redestra just tells you when he was pointing at that camera, you know, I got this feeling he was pointing at you.
Holy Night of Ian, thanks for resubscribing.
Maybe things will be all right. One of his followers, it's Skeptic, kind of walks up and is whispers something to him, and he just nods. He does stupid fucking Liberation Army.
Skeptic's the politician guy, right?
No, that's Trumpet.
Trumpet.
Who's
Skeptic's the
Skeptic's-
fucking
yeah, the-
mop
the-
head with the teeth.
Skeptic's the Redditor who creates
The Discord moderator.
Who creates homunculi as his
You're a Discord moderator.
quirk.
Hello, kitten.
I hate here. Oh Christ. He really said mods, crush his skull.
Bailiff.
Whack it, pee-pee.
Dong.
Yeah, Ito. Redestro takes you back to the table with Todoroki. You guys get to sit down and finish dinner, but your conversation ended there.
Are they having Italian?
Just telling you, he was pointing at you. Maybe things will be all right.
He's a kiss ass.
Oh my shit! The next
Redestro?
generation.
Yeah.
The
A little
next generation of heroes has gotta.
Just a little bit.
They gotta be.
When you're a sleazy corporate mega crime boss, you
Kinda
kind
gotta
of
be.
Sorry, cotton balls. I was just at the dentist.
you got to know how to talk to people. But at the same time, I don't know. It seems like there's definitely some truth to his sentiment. The end of the week is coming faster than anyone could anticipate.
Unlike Richard, the backshot hero,
Nice.
who can last as long as he needs.
Walker, before
Never
you
runs out of
leave-
endurance in a fight.
Before you leave, Mina asks, she wants to hang out, and she wants to get all or most of Class 1A to hang out somewhere in town in Musatafu or Shizuoka Prefecture elsewhere, and she wants you to decide because we have all of our classics. One of the first times we hung out was karaoke. We've also gone out for sushi. We've had a beach day. We've gone to the park. So she just wants to know, if there's one thing you could do in town with all of your friends while you're still here.
Probably
What was
said
the
hello.
First thing? I think it was karaoke. But-
Yeah, and then I provoked.
Got Bakugo all riled.
Yeah,
But she's-
it's because he's gonna sing better than you, and he's like,
But whatever you want to do, she's gonna make it happen. Go out for
Throwback.
karaoke again.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Old times like.
She is tugging on your wing and talking to Ida constantly. She's wants to make it happen, and she wants you guys to lean on people to go.
I just put it out as a mandatory class event.
Awesome. Perfect.
Hey everybody, Aizawa said you have to be here at this time.
Wow.
Better be at. President Mike said you all had to be here at this time.
Wow.
President Michael vouched for me.
No, you know he could say though ectoplasm because
Ectoplasm.
when he sings karaoke,
Yeah.
that's his favorite.
Yeah, that's
thing in the
his
world.
thing.
It boosts his quirk, which is hilarious. Yeah, it's okay, class attendance mandatory. Bang, everyone will be there.
Bang. Gun.
Oh, bang! Energy drink.
bang,
Really
Richard, the
not- really
backshot
not
hero.
I don't like banging energy drinks. It cuts my willy.
Nope.
The
Adrian,
hole in
as
the
usual,
tab is
being
too
the
big.
only
I don't
person
feel
behaving
anything.
today. Go gang.
considered not?
Autism is strong.
No, I haven't.
Have you ever stopped to consider just maybe not?
My therapist told me not to do that.
No. Yeah. Right.
Thinking about
Yeah,
life
right.
makes me sad.
You guys go out for karaoke one more time as the whole class 1A.
Oh my God.
Walker, you're going to be leaving pretty soon, and after that, 3 other students will be leaving with the German exchange kids. But for now, at least for the last time, basically in the next month or so, everyone will be here at UA, enjoying things like the good old days. So, who does karaoke?
Always.
Always roll a fucking mimic check, you crazy bird.
Bitch, I'm a bard. I've got perform sing.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
With my performance. Oh no, that's a critical failure.
Oh, rip.
Cringe.
I break my tonsils.
Critically cringe.
Do birds have tonsils?
I don't know.
You're like trying to
Probably.
sing and your voice cracks like horribly and your brain kind of freezes up. You don't know what to do. And then you just instinctively transform into Big Jow. And it's like a reflex. Like,
My head goes through the ceiling.
nice.
Your voice drops 2 octaves.
Shit.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
Karaoke? Any karaoke enjoyers?
I'll do
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fucking nat 20, bud.
it. Classic.
Nat 20. What song?
Oh, fucking.
Fucking Bowie?
Yeah, fucking. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
With you.
Heroes.
Yeah?
Ironic.
Okay.
I perform piano.
Cool.
If I
It'd be
don't
really
have
cool
that,
if we had a piano.
yeah, right.
Well, you could bring one if you wanted to.
Nah,
like
it's
a
good.
small one.
Like a grand piano?
No, like a small keyboard.
Like Walker would carry it? He's a
Um,
strapping young lad.
You could carry it.
Yeah.
Can you do I don't know, linguistics? What would I use?
For karaoke, like if you don't have any skills for it, just straight charisma.
Piano.
But I'd let you add like prestige too if you wanted to.
You
Doesn't
just
matter.
sing the piano
Sure,
notes.
we're at the end of our fucking thing now. What am I
Yeah,
gonna
get
use it for?
crazy.
I use 2 prestige, which leaves me with 14 left. So that's 8.
Mm-hmm.
$12.
Nice.
I rolled a 2 on the die.
Nice. You what song was that? Anything in particular?
I didn't have one off the
No
top
worries.
of my head.
If you come up with one, tell me, but you don't
Okay.
have to. Yeah, you do some karaoke, maybe like duet with one of the other girls or something. Kite, are you being a weirdo or are you just
I think I.
Tequila.
tequila? Oh my god.
I rolled in
Yeah.
that one.
Nice.
Rum. Shh. Ah!
No, the song starts. It goes "Da-da-na-na-na." Tequila. And it keeps going. I'm like, wait a second.
It's so bad.
That's so early.
It's one of those ones where it's so bad they actually have to stop you after 45 seconds and they're like, never mind, next guy. Great. The night of karaoke, everyone's just hanging out. Jiro does some of the music that Rhythm and Blues have published. And she asks you to sing a duet with her.
Yeah.
And that's really nice. She's really getting like full swing into that work study.
Fuck yeah.
Doing well, making a name for earphone jack. She's thinking about changing, her costume look a little bit.
So like Blues Brothers. She gonna add the trilby.
She might take like some minor visual inspiration from them. Yeah.
Nice.
Walker,
You ever been tongue punched by a fat man in a trench coat?
hate it. Hate it.
It's just Jiro up front of a fucking gas station.
Hate it.
Thanks, Ian.
Walker, you get to sit with the dark ones. And Tokoyami's just kind of like staring bullets across the room at Kaminari, who's currently doing his song. And he tells you, like, apparently, Kaminari has been slowly vexing me.
What you mean?
It's just little things here and there.
You stole my report card.
He feigned ignorance when I found my report card in his pocket. Dark Shadow was furious.
Don't sell out your boy. You're his doctor. That's a HIPAA violation if you sell him out right now.
He accused me of vandalizing his bedroom.
Shit, you got everything blamed on him.
I just like very like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Life is like a hurricane.
Tequila.
I think you should
got it
fight him
this
about
time.
And then I just look back at him and I just go, "Yeah, it's definitely Kaminari."
Tokoyami did not roll high enough to pick up what you were putting down when you looked directly at Kite.
Tell Tokiyami you should fight him about it.
He's not even like looking at you. He's like staring at Kaminari, so he missed it when you gave the game away.
I do it again. I like.
What's wrong with Kite? Is there
The
something on
timing
his
is
face?
working.
I look at Kite, and then look at Tokiyami, and then I look at Kite again,
Uh-huh.
and I go, "Yeah, no, it's definitely Kaminari."
Nice.
My man.
Shoji absolutely understands, but he's
I don't know
not
what's
gonna say a
wrong with
thing.
him, but you should fight him about it. You should totally beat him up in the alley after we're done.
Mhm.
You should ask Kite what you should do about it. I know they've been beefing recently too.
Ito.
Gave the motherfucker a reference.
Mina comes to sit with you,
Naturally.
and like Bakugo as well. It's like you got like half of like Bakugo's whole squad here, right? And she just kind of like leans like her head on your shoulder, and just like that like really long dramatic sigh, and she just says, "So."
A needle pulling thread. That was so empty. That was horrible. Anyway.
What's what's going on with you and David Bowie over there?
We haven't just really talked about it.
Yeah,
I think we're just kind of ignoring it.
he's gonna leave in like 24 hours.
Yeah, I think that's what we're ignoring.
I might have kind of set up this whole thing just so we could all hang out as like friends and maybe have some last words, but oh well. Best laid plans, right? That's what Cementos says anyway.
Of all the people to take advice from.
Sometimes I listen when he's talking about literary themes and so on.
He's a little hard-headed.
I think Minetta might be asking out one of the girls from Class 1D.
1D's nuts.
God damn it. I don't think
poor
he's
girl.
completely hopeless after all.
I'll just keep an eye on her. Make sure she's comfortable.
Of course, if he's causing any trouble, I'll melt his shoes.
Perfect.
If Hugh or Zhao Fei don't get to him first.
We have a reputation to uphold in 1A.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing my best. And she's just leaning on your shoulder still.
Pervert.
Jesus Christ. Kite. You're just sitting with you're not sitting with Toru. Toru's sitting with you. While Zhao Fei is up there singing with Jiro.
She's been talking to you for 20 minutes. You're like, holy shit!
She's still visible. And
Perfect.
yeah.
What's that scene in The Office where one of the ladies just sings, "Fuck"?
But yeah, she's sitting there,
unscripted too.
and the
Holy
clown.
Knight of Ian has given Kite a hero point.
Oh,
So long as it involves chaos.
oh no,
The last hero point.
possibly the last hero point.
I
they
mean,
give me.
guys, it should
It
be.
really should be. We're wrapping up here. Kite. Toru's just sitting next to you, like texting someone on her phone, but like she's visible. And for the first time, the clown materializes and sees her. It's just like, eh,
Yeah, it's like Midoriya.
looks at you. Ah. Eh. And he points at Midoriya across the room, who's currently talking to Ida and Uraraka,
I
Yeah.
don't need you to do this to me right now.
and then points at her And then the clown does this like the wildest shit where like it kind of like morphs its face just the tiniest bit, where it has like long eyelashes and big doish eyes, and it just blinks at you, and then it kind of like chokes on its own spit and like laughs a little bit, and then it fucking vanishes.
Make a move, Picasso.
Or do not
Shit.
like Midoriya, I think.
Do you look right at Toru and say, I don't like Midoriya?
Well, I do just say it out loud.
You're like, I don't like Midoriya. And she just, huh?
I think.
What's wrong with broccoli?
Nothing.
Holy shit, you sound just like Toru. Say it.
No, it's
Say it.
she's yeah.
Have I figured it out at this point?
Yes, you figured it out. People have referred to her by name. You were confused at first. Now it's starting to make sense. She wears the same clothes. You think? It's hard. You don't pay attention.
I'm done with the whole karaoke thing. You want to go like play the claw machine or something?
Claw machine? Do you have yen for that?
I know how to get it.
Works for me.
You're gonna like fleece someone in pool. You're gonna pool shark some guy at
And
the
you guys
bar
are-
and then get
No, I
some-
just summon the brass knuckles and I pickpocket some from Ida.
You guys are starting to leave, like get up and leave. And at that moment, Ida goes up to do karaoke, and it's like the big thing for the night.
Domo origato,
No.
Mr.
He starts singing the Japanese YMCA,
No.
and Mina just starts like grabbing people in Baku Squad and making them stand up. And some of the other people who are like a little more enthusiastic in class already
Get out,
start
go,
dancing.
run.
The YMCA starts happening in this big kind of group thing. Not everyone, but a lot of people. You and Toru are gonna make a break for it.
Yeah.
She like grabs you and she's like, wait, please. I mean, like at least wait for me. Come on.
When the YMC thing starts, I look at you. And is that you want to grab a smoke?
Chance.
Everyone leaving. They're like,
Hey, Drew, you want to go get a soda?
She looks at Mina, who's just like,
I'm just kidding. Let's go.
yeah. You just grabbed you and you guys leave.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You bouncing around. Everyone's leaving the room except for you, because Toru wants to dance for at least the first chorus,
Yeah.
and then you guys leave as well.
It provides me with a good enough distraction to pickpocket.
Absolutely. Roll sleight of hand
With
Could
the
add your
advantage
hero
of the
point
knuckles.
if you want. It's your last.
Oh
Add
yeah,
that hero
add
point
the
for the
hero.
chaos.
Probably your last roll.
+8.
How many students can you pickpocket in one dance?
How many claw machines can I sleight of hand?
How
so
much
that's
gambling can I do with the stolen
22
money?
plus friends are there. So that's 24 plus, or sorry, 26 plus 8, so 34.
Holy Naveen, thanks for the biddies.
Kaminari is comically easy. You get more than enough from him, which is just brutal because this would be the second time in a My Hero story that Kaminari has been pickpocketed. You go play the claw machine with Toru for a bit. It's nice. It's fun. She's excited. But when you guys like, if you finally get something, the clown materializes immediately and tries to like eat it.
Nope.
Yeah, you're like holding it, and he's like fully closed his mouth around your wrist, and you're like trying to fight with him.
Right, you
your,
bastard.
get your mouth out of his hand
Get on it.
with the full knowledge. Like if he draws a knife, you're drawing a sword, and then you're both getting thrown out of this place.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta play the claw machine for a bit. It's nice, just being able to relax. Zhao, Jiro. You drag her aside because you don't want to participate in the YMCA.
No, I was just having a joke. Of course, I want to participate in the YMCA.
Fuck yes. Okay. Big Zhao, YMCA.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like flexing with it too. Absolutely, dude.
Each muscle is a different part of the beat.
That's incredible. Terry Crews, that
It's
shit.
like when Terry Crews played the drums. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. It's nice. You guys step out for a smoke. For you, it's illegal. For you, it's medically prescribed.
Go hit her vape.
And what are they gonna do? They're deboarding you in the morning.
When have I given a single fuck about it? I guess I'm. I'd say going home tomorrow, but going back to England tomorrow.
Just for a month.
You gonna be here when I get back?
Where else would I go?
I don't know. We don't exactly even get along very well.
Charming, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not done, right?
You know I'm not changing sides.
I'm asking to. You trust me?
Yeah? But you know you can't ask me to do something.
Yeah. Guess we're just gonna keep not getting along then.
I guess so.
But I'll figure it out. All right, Chad's gonna come looking for us in a minute.
Honestly surprised he hasn't already. We're already at the chorus.
Well, that's why. Big Zhao's too
I'm
engrossed
busy.
with the motions. The song comes to an end, and then Big Zhao realizes we're friend.
Wait, Brit gone.
You're all right for a hero.
We've gotten along surprisingly well. Vigilantes.
Mm.
The door opens.
Wear teeth.
Toss pot.
Toss pot inside. I just like.
Mate, you can't make that joke when you
I think my favorite part about the Ito and Walker thing is that he has no idea about like Detnera or any of that stuff. Like she can't say anything.
Yeah.
Like she could, but it could also like implode horribly for everyone.
We all have our secrets still. I think you might be the only one who doesn't have secrets left.
I got a few up my sleeve.
Eh.
Shit,
You're
there's
right.
Cards.
You're
never
right.
mind.
There's some
No.
things about Kite nobody should know.
That's just more
No.
spiders.
You're definitely right. There are.
Oh!
Snack for later.
Yeah.
A piece of candy.
He's good.
Eventually, karaoke comes to an end. It's time for everyone to go to bed. Head back to campus, but before we leave, someone puts their phone on a timer and gets the whole class together for like one big class photo.
I'm throwing up a gang sign.
So you throw up Crip and Blood just to throw them off.
Walker's just throwing up.
That'd be Aoyama.
Yeah, yeah.
Had one.
Holy shit, that slimy bastard got away with it.
He got away with it.
Walk up to him and whisper, I know it was
If
you."
this campaign had survived to the end of the second semester, he would have confessed to you specifically.
Because you're also a
feels
criminal.
Guilty.
But you're a smooth criminal.
No, Aoyama is going to
Sold me out to 9.
settle into a. No, he didn't.
No.
He's going to settle into just a quaint obscurity. He's okay with it.
Yeah. Rat bastard.
No, you guys get your class photo, and everyone heads back to UA for the night. The next day, Walker, you fly back to the UK.
Point of view, thanks for the biddies and the recommendation.
It me.
You head to work, going on patrol with Ed Shot. He's recovered, and you guys get to do a bit of like a team up with some other urban heroes, including the rest of the lurkers, while the rest being Kamui Woods. Mount Lady will not return to the line of duty.
Duty.
Yeah, you're back out in the streets doing what you believe you must. Kite. Your whole deal is very interesting, but anytime you leave campus, you see your uncle, always around, making sure you're okay. And whenever you go out and want to do like real hero work, you get together with Daito, who is now like your trainer and retainer. He'll go out into the city with you, and you guys can hunt down some real bad guys. Go take some hands, commit some war crimes.
I think my second year thing is gonna be feet.
That's not a
Sorry,
good thing.
I'll go back to the hands.
Whoa, wait
Yeah.
a minute. Kite can't be a feet guy. Please.
You could try eyes. I text you from the plane. You could try eyes.
Zhao Fei,
Tequila.
you head back to work with
Still
Crust.
working on the timing.
He lived.
Yeah,
He
he's all right.
survived.
He's all right. Just a little banged up, but
A little crusty.
he did his part, and you guys are on patrol in Tokyo.
You know who else is crusty?
Your mother.
Your mother after an encounter with Richard the Backshot Hero.
Fucking bad.
I don't know if this joke would have been more or less funny if it had run for the whole campaign. The fact that it's only existed for season 3.
It's been a relatively recent one.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't come up with it till now.
And season 4. The spin-off arc.
Yeah.
Soon, Zhao Fei, like as soon as semester is over, which will be just before Walker gets back. As soon as semester ends, you two are heading back to Chicken Island, just for at least a week. Get some needed R&R. Probably go hang out in your parents' abandoned mansion where some villains live now. But
Fighting a death ring. Life's great.
yeah, life's good. You've got a great girlfriend who loves music and funny little bluebirds. Kite, you've got all sorts of issues and a clown that you hate, but you think it might also be a really important part of you.
Like the spleen.
Ito, you've got some shoes in your closet that haunt you to this day, but also you've got a lovely little package on your bed that has a handwritten note from your father because he teleported it here just for you. A new box of spray paints.
Fuck yeah, Daddy-o.
There's the note says not public property, please.
And Walker, at long last, you've got dreary South London skies. But more importantly, you got your sister. You get home and it's just the dead hours of the night. Your parents are actually asleep. They work. They have to. They don't have the luxury to stay up and wait for you. You wouldn't really expect it. There'll be plenty of time to catch up. But when you get home, your sister is staying up well past her bedtime, waiting for you.
Hey, kiddo.
She just asks you, "You're going back, right?
Yeah, next month.
But you're staying for a whole 5 weeks?"
Till the end of their school semester. Technically, I'm not going back, but
But you're leaving here.
yeah, I don't think I fit here.
Can't go back to your hero school after everything?
No, but it's not their fault. And that's why I have to go back.
Yeah. Mom always says that life isn't always fair.
It's usually not. I know the gist of it. You had any luck with your quirk yet?
Not really. I know I have it. Sometimes I feel it, but I can't make anything happen.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Do you think you could help me?
I would love that. And it is canon that they have the same quirk.
Poor girl. Has to grow up being a freak and British. I guess
Just
it's
said British
redundant.
No. But she has an excellent mentor now. That's more than you have. Something that you would find on a long, difficult road. Cool. You put your cigarette out, and that front door closes. When you see your friends again, it'll be third semester. They'll be graduating. And in a few short years, they'll all be heroes. But that's not really your path. It may be in name, but not in spirit. That's it. That's the end. You all go on. Life goes on. And
Well, not for triage.
Fat gum.
That gum. All those C-list heroes that thought they were going to fight Overhaul.
Decoy.
Yeah, Decoy.
Had a bit of a body count for this one. But Walker will
Half man.
possibly return. Thank you all so much for playing. Zhao Fei, one of the most incredible, stupid characters I've ever seen. And that, I don't mean you're both one of the most incredible and most stupid. One of the most incredible, stupid characters.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ty, I have a thesis that every character you play, or I have a theory that every character you play slowly becomes you the more you become comfortable with that character.
I'm just not a good actor.
And I think
I'm real as fuck. I'm not a pretender.
I think when I write that thesis paper, that Kite will be the pièce de résistance, because my God, you injected your chaos right into the heart of that character,
Along with the drugs.
In between my toes.
and the blood, the horrors. Lots of unresolved shit in the story, but especially for you, you had a lot left that we didn't quite touch on, which is funny because you had your own whole arc. Everyone has. Ito, Adrian out here making the most weirdly nuanced characters. I hate you. It's great. It's a good thing. I hope we keep playing D&D. I miss playing on Sundays.
We weren't so fucking busy, honestly.
I know. No, same. I haven't been able to do it anymore either.
Yeah.
And Wyatt, with your stupid showstopper, Walker.
What? Not that.
Classic.
Not Outland. Not a fucking Outlander.
I'm not going to talk to you.
He'll be back.
No,
He'll be
just
back.
Walker.
Coming soon
who
in a
was
Griffin
like,
Tale.
started the game as like weirdly with this cast. You started the game as like the joke character, or at least in just in the way we all like treated it,
Mhm.
which is weird.
Because he's British.
He wasn't the joke character?
Right.
Huh?
I don't know. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you all so much for playing. It's been 3.5 years. I hope you've had a good time. I know I've had a good time. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting us along this journey. My hero will return with a gruesome story at some
A gruesome
point.
tale?
A gruesome tale.
It's a Christmas story. It's about
And,
family and love and friendship.
Yeah.
And
Vin
Hans Gruber
Diesel's
will fall
there.
from the
And
tower.
Vin Diesel's there.
You guys won't see me in the DM seat for a while, but when I return, there'll be some fun stuff.
Vin
in
Diesel
store.
is guest starring as Richard the Backshot Hero.
No. Absolutely not.
Fan-
But he does play
We-
TV.
Shade.
Then hit me up.
Who do we convince to shave to play Vin Diesel?
kidding.
I'll just bring Bethany.
Yeah.
My fiance's bald. That's why the funny. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. This has been D20 House. Over and out.
Good night, everybody.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. This has been D20 House. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next week.